When Ange Postecoglou took over at Tottenham at the start of this season, many believed his initial progress would be slow. After all, that was the case at his previous stints at Yokohama F. Marinos, where he was almost relegated in his debut season, and at Celtic, where he only won 3 of his first 7 league matches in charge. But there's no denying how impressive Tottenham have started under their new head coach, with 6 wins and 2 draws propelling them to the top of the Premier League after 8 games. In fact, the last time Tottenham had a better start to a league campaign was way back in the 1960-61 season, when they last won the league. Their wins haven't always been pretty, but Tottenham have reached the top spot by playing exciting, enterprising football. Exactly the kind of football thought to have required more time for the players to execute as they got used to Postecoglou's methods. This begs the question, how has Postecoglou stunned the Premier League by transforming Tottenham so quickly? Let's find out and more in today's video. A recurring explanation for this question is that Postecoglou is now working with a higher quality of players that fit his system, making it easier for them to adapt to sophisticated methods. Pedro Porro, for instance, has seamlessly adapted to the inverted fullback role, but he's a player so highly regarded that he was once signed by Pep Guardiola for Manchester City, another manager known for recognizing the potential of inverted fullbacks. Spurs' other inverted fullback is Destiny Udogie, one of Europe's most exciting young defenders. Then there's Mickey van de Ven, who is drawn to Postecoglou's Spurs due to the opportunity to play in a high line, which suits his pacey, high-risk, high-reward style of play. Contrast this to Postecoglou's first difficult season at Yokohama, where he also wanted to play with a high line, but was doing so with the 40-year-old centre-back Yuji Nakazawa, who was painstakingly unsuited to the role. However, the decision to part ways with Nakazawa at the end of the season played a huge role in the turnaround during Postecoglou's title-winning second campaign. Despite the setback of losing their star player Harry Kane, Spurs did not find themselves in the same state of disarray as some of Postecoglou's previous clubs. When he took over at Celtic, he inherited a team that had not won a trophy in the previous season for the first time since 2010, and had trailed the unbeaten champions Rangers by a considerable 25 points. The club's summer signings, including Van de Ven, Vicario, and James Maddison, have all played a crucial role. I think their recruitment has been exceptional, with every player signed making a significant impact. In the face of competition from financially powerful clubs with connections to nation-states, ensuring effective transfer dealings is vital, and the early signings at Tottenham are extremely promising in that regard. As well as the quality of the players, the attitude of the squad has been excellent since Postecoglou arrived, and can be attributed to their previous disillusionment under his predecessor, Antonio Conte, and how much more willing they were to try something different. It's not like Postecoglou was replacing a manager whose coaching style and methods were popular among his players. And unlike Celtic, Spurs have also had the advantage of fewer midweek games given their absence from European competitions, allowing them more time to refine Postecoglou's ideas on the training ground. But it wasn't always like this for Postecoglou. In Japan, he faced initial skepticism from some of his squad, who questioned his credentials having never managed outside of Australia. He was working in a country where he didn't understand the language, so a slow start was always inevitable, and it took longer to win them over compared to this Spurs squad, who have instantly bought into his approach. To watch our video on the tactics employed by Postecoglou's Tottenham, head to the first link in the description or click the card in the top right corner. It's incredible what a quick turnaround it's been at Spurs. From a toxic environment and subpar performances a few months ago, the club is now focused on entertaining and positive football. And most of the credit for that transformation must go to Postecoglou, who epitomizes class and integrity in an industry that's growing devoid of it. While the optimism is undeniable, it's important to recognize the potential risks along the way. Injuries, for example, particularly in the centre-back spot, could be detrimental to the winning momentum Spurs have built. Nevertheless, securing a top 4 finish, a goal that seemed ambitious at the start of the season, is now well and truly within reach, and would be a fantastic achievement for this side. If you enjoyed this video, Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more exciting football news, stories, and insights. Also, don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss a beat.